Don't you dare hit the like button. At least 1 minute of live streaming must happen before we can click the button. Is there a way I can, like... Man, we could do some really cool stuff with this. Man, unfortunate it destroyed our other live stream. It's so sad. So fucking sad. Ooh. I mean, so stinking sad. So gosh darn freaking sad. I'm not cussing. I apologize. We back. Unfortunately, the agents, they won. Agent Smith came in here and said, it's my land. Cool glasses, aviators. Yes, indeed. Thank you so kindly. What up, Nemesis, Leon? We got Goku in the house. So much light in here. I gotta go to bed eventually, but I'm willing to go another few rounds with you guys. I wasn't done talking, but now I've forgotten everything that I've said. The whole stream that we did is a blank. Well, I guess it wasn't very important. Man, oh man. It was a very good day. It was a very good live stream. It's unfortunate. Whatever happened, happened. But it's funny. It was like at the 2-hour mark. So I wonder if there's like some type of soft limit for some reason. I don't know. I simply don't know. What's going on, Mr. Ratty? We gotta reject bad deals from these companies. That's definitely part of it. Man, dude. Being on PC now, it's like I can just pay a lot less. No matter what, I always pay less. It's incredible. And the game runs better. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. There's some agenda or something out there. I don't quite get it. Damn, I wish I did. $700 to $800 for a console is insane. We're getting to the point where it's gonna be $1,000 bucks. $1,000. Like, are you crazy? You might as well buy a PC at that point. Seriously, it will do everything for you. You can check your email, talk to your buddies on Discord, play basically every game. Basically every game, or games that are better. Like, I thought Scorn was gonna be some hot shit on Xbox. Trash. Walking simulator in hell. In hell, walking simulator. So fun. So fun. I'm having a good time. In hell. Obey. Consume. Consume is right, Dead Space Mang. Dillon had to give the Midnight Oils its proper... A Phoenix down? Fuck yeah, dude. One of my favorite items out there. Ah. A lot of items I picked up in Final Fantasy I never used. Like, not very often. The echo screen, eye drops, stuff like that. Very cool stuff, but doesn't come into play very often. We're back! Atari is better than PC? Man, you better watch your language around here! Atari, by the way. Yeah, Atari. Man, it's real sad. I got my PS3 on the ground. I don't want to show you guys the floor because it's slightly unorganized. Not dirty, slightly unorganized. Don't be a hater. Ah, man. Should have been a model. We fucked up. PC doesn't have a monopoly on stores like consoles do. Yeah, man, I'll never understand why I'm paying like $60 for a like 10-year-old Nintendo game. Like, what the hell are we doing, man? Nintendo, what's wrong with you and your prices? They literally never come down. It's very bizarre. You know what's crazy? We have no idea what new games from major companies coming... What? You know what's crazy? We have no idea what new games from major companies coming out except GTA 6. Major companies? What do you mean? What's major anymore? They're all fucked. Like Ubisoft, they downed $400 million on nothing. A game that's as fun as a calculator. I don't think they're going to do too much. I think that's a dead clam. I do think Shadows, Assassin's Creed Shadows, did pretty well. But whatever. Who the fuck cares? People want to buy slop. Buy it. Consume it. Won't necessarily save the company. You hear about Kanye? No, I did not. No, I did not. I just see his fucking tweets, and the guy needs to get off the internet. Get him on a leash and get him off the internet. Holy fuck. That guy needs, like, a PR man or something. Holy shit, dude. Get off the internet. You are... Oh. Some people need to just get off the internet. That's one of them. Unfortunately, Kanye is snapped. Love his music, though. What a great musician. Backwards compatible PS3 plus gaming PC is the best combo. Backwards compatible PS3. I think the PS3 is the best console that exists. I mean, because it's an entertainment media device. It's not just play games. You can do all sorts of shit, and I love that. A console having multiple purposes is the way it should have been going continuously. Unfortunately, my PS5 doesn't do fucking shit. Doesn't do diddly dick other than play the games. And then my Xbox, I can barely get a fucking clip off of that because it's so locked down. I don't get it. How much more do we have to complicate things and make everyone turn to PC because it's straight up easier? You can record, live stream, do everything with a PC. Check your email, hang out with your buddies. You got infinite fucking potential with a PC as opposed to this console. The console is a joke, and I don't know how to say it gently. The prices don't come down because you can only buy it from them. Supply and demand. Cornering the market. I don't like it. Never mind, Doom is coming and Monster Hunter. Wait. Yeah, Doom is on the way, but I think it's going to be a turbulent game. I think it's going to be up and down. There's going to be a variety of opinions. I don't know, man. I gotta say, I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Looks like more my cup of tea than... I don't know, than Eternal was. I'll give Eternal another chance. I promised the good senator. I'll give it a fucking chance. But we'll see. Mouse and keyboard, it better change the whole landscape, because ugh. You have a PS1, 2, and 3. Oh, yeah. No, we've got it here. I didn't like Doom Eternal that much. Felt too annoying with all the platforming puzzles. I didn't like that switch. The platforming, the puzzles, definitely not my cup of tea in a Doom game. But what really hurt me was the repetitious nature of, you know, you go through a wave, you go through a wave, you go through a wave, and then they add on like 3 more waves. And I'm like, please, man, I know how this ends. Can I get through all these waves and just fucking play more of the game? And then they send 10 more people, and I'm like, please. That's the part of Doom Eternal I didn't like. Too many waves. It should be more about the areas you fight in than how many enemies they can throw at you in this area. It's like, next area, please. Holy shit. That was my problem with it. Yeah, I like 2016. 2016 Doom was on the fucking level. It just took me years to really enjoy it. In Doom the Dark Ages, they ruined the look. The Keiko demons? I've never heard that pronounced, so I don't know how. I just know that I think it's going to be a divisive title. It's going to take away elements that people are used to and implement these new elements. I think there's going to be dungeons and dungeon crawling and some of that, and it looks a bit slower than people are used to. My concern is the presentation. If I'm looking at a game that kind of looks like Spyro the Dragon, and it's supposed to be Doom, we've got a problem. That was my problem with the footage I seen. That was my only problem with Doom the Dark Ages. When you kill something, all the fucking bullets shoot out, and it's like, you know, green, yellow, red, all this crap. And it's like, I don't want to shoot a demon and then fucking gems fall out of his body. I just want it to be guts and ammo on the ground, you know. We need Quake back. That'd be sick as fuck. Please, competition breeds excellent, success. Well, potential success. It brings out the passion in people, man, when there's something to go up against, when there's an adversary or something to rise above. I think it inspires people to be more passionate about the project. So yeah, I think competition would be fantastic. In every regard. Bring all the games back that compete with each other. What was that game, Roadkill? Bring that back. Bring back Twisted Metal. All of it. Man. They'll probably complicate it too much. Of course they complicate things too much. I mean, these days everyone complicates the shit out of games for no reason. And it's not particularly fun either to complicate the shit out of a game. Just because it's more complex doesn't make it more interesting or fun to play. Balancing games is harder than ever, I think. God, Quake would be so sick, though. Oh man, the timing would be uncanny. Cocoa demons, the enemies that look like tomatoes with teeth. I think it's just a different dimension, you know? I think it's just a different part of the Doom lore and timeline. So I'll accept the change. It's like The Legend of Zelda. Shit changed all the time with that. I always accepted it as long as, you know, there's still the Ganon-type creatures in the world. If they're different, that's fine. I need certain elements to be in a Zelda game to be, more accurate to what I think the game is, what the world is. I don't know. It's a deep topic. They'll bring those franchises back when they figure out how to monetize them as a live service. Quake? That'd be easy. That'd be turbo easy. That'd be a speed run on how to release a game and make a lot of money with microtransactions and fucking cosmetics. That'd be a home run of a choice. Dude, they tried to do that with Halo and they fumbled so hard. I point and laugh at 343 every day. Fucking destroyed Halo and made it a clown show. Let me throw some more tomatoes at you, 343 Industries. Too bad they slaughtered Wolfenstein. What do you mean? Like the last releases? I don't remember what it was, dude. I like the one where they chop off one of the characters' heads. You know which one I'm talking about, I'm sure. I liked that one. People didn't like that. I loved it. We need Doom Guy's face back at the bottom of the screen. You talking about those reactions? I just think they try and overdo it. I'm sure you can mod that into the game real easy. But the problem is, if I leave the developers up to doing that, I think they'd overdo that shit. It just wouldn't look how it should. They'd make it all 3D and weird and not based. The one Wolfenstein with the girls was terrible. Yes, it fucking was. I didn't play it. That's a slop parade. I'd rather fucking play any game I've ever played for the 50th time. Any of them. Seriously. Point to a fucking game over here. And I'd rather play that than that Wolfenstein dual woman slop. And it's not even, you know, the problem. I don't have a problem with women or them being women. But the game exists to spite everything that is like Wolfenstein. And it is cringe. Bad writing. I mean, holy fucking shit. Wow. Ugh. I think another game did that. Far Cry. Yeah, it had like 2 female protagonists. And it's like after Far Cry 5. What a terrible piece of shit. Sorry for the language. Not impressed with this new Doom. I've never heard of that band. I couldn't tell you what my favorite track is, bub. Dillon, this is very different. What up, Hopium Gardener? Do you like it? If you don't like it, throw a tomato. Hit the laugh emoji, you know? I can't really see shit right now, but I'm trying to, like, take a fucking break off these lights. Doom Eternal is looking mid, in my opinion. Doom Eternal? It did nothing for me, man. It truly didn't do shit for me. It made me feel nothing in my heart. A lack of fun is what I felt. Hopium with the tomatoes. Thank you. We'll make some fucking ketchup. And I'll put it on a hot dog. You feel me? Is it sad that I do not own a single Doom game physically? None. Never bought one at all. All digital, baby. Isn't that the future we love and we cherish? All digital. Give me the microchip. I'm ready to plug in. Give me the AI Claire Redfield girlfriend. Perfect. Life is sweet. Doom 2016 was pretty nice. They should stop making everything open world. Man, I've never agreed more. I love open world games. You guys know this. I fucking love them to death. They're the best thing on planet Earth. But that doesn't mean every game should be open world. Like the way Dead Island 2 was, really appreciated the way they crafted that game. It could have been this big open world nonsense fuckfest. But it's like an open level type of game. You've got this big area you can explore, but when you go to another area, it's like boom shakalaka.
Super chat. I'm very happy the creators of Lords of the Fallen care about their fans, but I still don't give a fuck about Souls-like games.
Thanks for the 5, Hopium. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that crap. that game, like, I know there's some stuff going on, like, oh, the dev is anti-woke, and he says, fuck all this bullshit. Well, that's cool, but that doesn't make me automatically like the game. Just because you're on this side doesn't mean, you know, it's a product I enjoy. Yeah, Souls games especially, bro. I just can't find fun or joy. There we go. Now, if we're talking about, like, Bloodborne, oh, fuck yeah. That's a joyful game. Still kicks your ass, but yeah. Anna de Armas, virtual girlfriend, yeah. That's the one I want. Something like that. We need Dillon to make a movie about a guy beating all the odds with a stick. Army after him and everything. He wins with a stick. I could do that. That sounds fun. Deploy the 5 million or 10 million. I'll make the fucking movie. Absolutely. Does that make a good game all the time? Let me look at the question. No, absolutely not. You can have... Dude, the unfortunate truth of the matter is you can have all the care in the world for your fans, and you're not able to deliver. It doesn't matter how much you care. You have to deliver at the end of the day. It's like that $800 million space project. What the hell was that even called? I forget what it's called because I'm not trying to program my brain to remember that shit. It's like Starfield, but all online, and you pay like hundreds of dollars to get on there. Bro, that's ultimate scam. Elden Cringe created a trend with Souls games. They definitely... Elden Cringe. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Haven't heard that one in a while. The brass tacks in Stick and Move. That'd be cool. Army of Stick. Stick Man. No, wait. Man on Stick. Yeah, Man on Stick. And I just fucking... Like, it's not always about using the stick like a ninja and flipping it around. It's like sometimes I implement the stick as a distraction device. And it helps me win. You know, that sounds fucking cool. I learned it from you. Elden Cringe? Oh no, you learned it from me? Uh-oh. Behind enemy sticks. Damn, thanks, dude.
Opium Gardener has just tipped $5 through Super Chat. My point is we need an honest discussion about the overblown hype of Souls products. Those aren't perfect games at all, like the fans say.
I don't know if we're adult enough to handle that conversation, Hopium. There are people who are such die-hard, extreme fans that they think the sun shines out of Miyazaki's ass. They think that there is no wrongdoing by any Souls title. There are people so deeply in the Kool-Aid. There is no bad Souls games, and the more we get, the better we feel. That's not me. It's not my people. I think there's an oversaturation of the market. I think material would be better in small bursts as opposed to just, they're literally throwing it all at us. And I can't stand it, man. You know what's funny, though? Do any of you remember The Insider? There used to be a person who would call into the show here, and his name was The Insider. And I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this anymore. But he said Bloodborne 2 is real. And it fucking is. Bloodborne 2 is real. That game coming to the Switch, real.
Getratty has just tipped $5 through Super Chat. Yeah, I'm starting to get Souls-like fatigue.
I think a lot of people are, man. And not to say that Souls games are, like, bad. It's just, imagine zombies, okay? Zombies. If we got, you know, boom, 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 zombie game, boom, boom, boom. Like 12 zombie games a year. Or 15 or whatever the fuck. And they just kept bashing us with it. And it's like, a lot of them are the same thing. Like, that's just how I see it, man. I like the aesthetic and the appeal and the dance of Bloodborne. I enjoyed a bit of Elden Ring, but that game's so fucking insanely hard. Like, dude, I'd rather not. I'd rather have fun. When a game puts fun first, then I'm really invested. The insider got busted. Damn right, Ratty. Yeah, got busted. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that anymore. But hey, I had to say it. It had to be said. There's no choice. It had to be said. We won't talk about it a lot. But it's true. Bloodborne 2 is real. And that guy said it was real. It just took years to come out. Sekiro was just so insanely bullshit. I hated it. That's a game I won't touch. Dude, if people say it's the hardest shit possible, then there's no fun. That's not fun to me. Beating my head against the wall, trying to beat the fucking same boss I've been trying to beat. Lame. Snooze fest. I'm sorry. It'd be the same if they did like a bunch of vampire games. It'd be the same if they did a bunch of zombie games. Oversaturation of the market. Imagine if we had one banger as opposed to, 15 regular average, It gets boring. Yeah, it does. It does. I can't absorb fun when I'm either struggling or struggling to understand why. Why am I doing what I'm doing in Elden Ring or any of these games? Should I read a book first? Because that's not fun to me. Resident Evil tells me what it is. It doesn't spoon feed me. I find out the details on my own. I mean, it's apples and fucking oranges. But man, I do love some fucking apples. Let me think of something else to compare it to. It's not even necessarily something I dislike. The dance of the fighting is interesting. It's just so fucking tough, man. And if it's like, a skill issue. Cool, man, be elitist. Cool, you're so cool. Tell women that. I can beat Bloodborne and like Sekiro on extreme. Yeah, with just a fucking hammer. Did you understand like how cool I am? It's like, bro. You can't really do anything with that. There's no credit there. What are you gonna do? Get a fucking discount at GameStop? I beat Millennia on the hardest possible way. I played. I fat rolled the whole time. It's like, bro. Mid. Fruit is nasty? Man, you better watch your language in here. This is a banned zone. This is a zone where anyone at any time, it's like The Walking Dead. Boom. You're banned. Fruit is nasty. I've never heard such language. I remember when Moist Critical died only 19 times on the first boss. Said he was very happy with that. Wow. Yeah, that's not fun, man. It's like, is it ADHD brain or something? It's like, oh, I can do the same thing 50 times and not get bored. What the fuck? Boring. I don't have the patience. Duskblood for Switch 2 is multiplayer. Multiplayer? That's insane. I gave up on it twice, and then it clicked. Dude, you know what clicks with me? Fun games where it lets me do whatever the fuck I want. It's like, I don't know, man. Even if the game was easier, it'd still just be like, I don't know. There's something not fun there for me. It's just not for me. But it's also so, I don't know how it's for anyone. I don't know how it's for very many people. Seems like a niche thing, but people are playing it on fucking dance pads, dance revolutioning their way through the game. Like, what the fuck? I'll never understand it. Just looking at the old collection. You should get into Warcraft? Leon. Really? You have to pay for time in that game. Once I heard that, I said, holy fuck, you gotta pay for time? In a video game? You gotta pay for time in a video game. No. It's like Path of Exile 2. No one talks about that slop anymore. You know, that's funny, man. Like, games pop up and they're cool for like 2 weeks, and then no one plays them ever again. That's how it was for me in Diablo 4. Man, I played that bitch for like 50 hours and never touched it again. And that 50 hours was literally me, my mind melted. And listening to people like hitting bongs through the fucking microphone in my ear. And it's like, it's not fun. It's basically like Elden Ring. You're just like repetitiously doing the same thing, just melting your mind into this fucking repetitious cycle. It was fun for like 25 hours, and then it's just gobbledygook. No, Dillon tried Turtle World of Warcraft? What? He's a cool dude, a game designer, lives in Thailand, streams very often. He'll explain everything you need to know. It's free, no subscription. What are my top 5 games for PS5 or Xbox Series? That's a big ass question. Top 5 games for PS5? In no particular order, the Silent Hill 2 remake, Helldivers 2, that's it. Bro, sounds...
Gardener has just tipped $5 through Super Chat. The lack of interaction within Souls games is replaced with difficulty. I don't like that, but that's the last I'll say about Souls crap.
I mean, we can talk about it if you want. It's just kind of like... I don't know. I know Souls people are really, like, territorial with their shit. Oh, you're dunking on my favorite game? Reported. It's like, bro, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just not fun. It's just not fun, period. Like, you can interact in so many games in so many different ways, and then when you interact in a Souls game, when you can interact, it all comes back the second you touch that bonfire. Or the fucking Light of Meridia, or whatever the fuck that thing is, man. Bro, there's no impact in the world. You're an ant fighting gods. You're literally the tiniest fucking thing producible, fighting invincible gods who have been alive for millions of years. Like, dude, don't make me laugh. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, we'll cool it, Hopium, I guess. We don't want to, like, get offensive. The lack of anything is replaced with difficulty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I do like the map design of Elden Ring. I think it's one of the best designed maps in recent history. Actually, in all gaming history. It might be one of the best maps, period. But the problem is, bro, that you have no impact on that world. Everything you do means nothing. It's... yeah. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. In the Resident Evil 4 remake, when you go through and cap all those asses, they're dead. They're dead. The villagers are gone. I beat Elden Cringe 3 days ago. If you don't like it, get good. Leon. Imagine being territorial about a game. Yeah, Ratty, you know, people get real fucking pissed off and upset. I didn't... Man. Freedom ain't free. You know what I mean? You've always got some sad motherfucker in the corner pointing the finger and saying, this guy shouldn't talk about my favorite stuff. It's my favorite stuff. You talk about it. Yes, I am, motherfucker. Because I think it's some of the most boring shit I ever played. Now, is it beautiful? Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I like the look of it, the design of the world, incredible. But a 7 out of 10 on a good day. On a regular, normal, average day, 5 out of 10. Very boring, very nothing. Like, I'd rather play... You guys know those deer hunter games where you're like... You know, you got the fake plastic shotgun and you're like... I don't know. What do you call that? An arcade thing. An arcade box. What the hell is this guy saying? He's on drugs. Get good is just a cope for I don't like good games. You know, it's always bizarre to me how people flex about video games. It's like, oh, I can beat this game, like, no problem. How fucking cool are you, man? Where are you gonna take that information and, like, produce anything with it? I seen a woman on Dance Dance Revolution beat the game.
Hopium Gardener has just tipped $5 through Super Chat. Can we also address the room? Lack of gore in Souls games. I know that means little to people, but it makes no sense hitting an enemy and no gore.
I think, you know, didn't we talk about this the other night? I think it's a programming issue. I think it's just too hard to make particles that fall out of beings in these games. Or anymore, they just don't know what they're doing. Yeah, why isn't there gore? The game's rated fucking M for mature. Shit. Why isn't there, like, everything in the game? Breasts, you know? Fine women. Yeah, blood and gore. Heads flying off. The works, man. I do question it. Why isn't it? If it's such an adult game, the hell? That is a good question there, sir. What game did I not pronounce right? You slag? No need to ban anybody. Let me point the finger first. Keep him in the arena, man. Keep him in the arena. Motherfucker, it's like 4 a.m. where I'm at, and I got off work hours ago. So, like, better respect. Respect. I've been awake for a long time. I got 5 hours of sleep last night. What'd you do? I used to make my sim a player. He had babies with multiple women. Man, what the fuck? An intense fella. Let's get you banned there, pal. Let's get them all banned. Ban them all. Ban the whole... everybody. No, I'm joking. It's always a joke. If I ever say that, it's a fucking joke. I love the beef you had with the Redditors and neckbeards when you made that Elden cringe review. Hey, you know how I got part of that attention? All I did was I went to a chat that was about to unveil Elden Ring. Or something like that. And the fucking chat's going a mile a minute. But I'm getting in there and spamming because they don't have it blocked. I'm like, game sucks, mid. And I don't give a shit about the game that much. But if it evokes a reaction, I'm kind of like, I like to poke the bear a little bit. It's funny, If people care that much about a game that they're going to, like, break my balls for multiple years, that's comedy to me. It means I win. That's funny. Like, it's a video game, pal. Grow up. Mature up a bit there, buddy. God damn. Sorry if I didn't say thanks for the money. Thanks for the money, Hopium. You just got me on, like, a tangent. Diablo 4, 5 out of 10? Yeah, 4 or 5 out of 10 sounds about right. Maybe a 3 on a bad day. Oh, man, I love water. If only I could drink an infinite amount. Holy fuck. Guys, like my lava lamp? Cost exactly $0 fucking dollars, okay? Do you understand? It didn't cost any money. Do you understand that? I won it in a contest. I won it in a contest.
Thank you. Opium Gardener has just donated $5 through Super Chat. You want realism? Here's realism. Put 50 people in a room and ask them what they'd prefer to play for an hour. Red Dead 2 or Dark Slop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm afraid of the answer. Do not make me depressed. I'm afraid of the answer there, Hopium Gardener. Dude. I think some people secretly hate Red Dead 2 because it's so good. And they realize their franchise will never be that fucking good. No matter how many years. No matter how many devs. No matter how much money. You can't beat Red Dead 2, son. Pal. Get out of my face. You can't fight fate. Red Dead 2, and it's not even close. I'd be afraid of the results, Billy. I'd be afraid of the results. That's like, oh, we know who's going to win this election by a landslide. And then all of a sudden we wake up and it's like, holy fuck. They chose that? Oh, no. Oh no. I would take every Souls game, cram it into a fucking spaceship, and rocket it off this planet to save one final copy of Red Dead Redemption 2. I would erase history to benefit Rockstar Games. I would delete Bloodborne for Red Dead Redemption 3. I'd delete it. Believe it, I would. Believe it, motherfucker. Believe it. Do a poll? I'll do a poll for you, man. You've been here since day one. What kind of poll you want? Souls versus Red Dead 2? I'll do any poll that dude wants. I don't want to say his name, but him right there. Mr. Ratty. Man, when I talk this much, I feel like something in my fucking throat. What is that? Holy shit. Dude, I was very worried. I thought I lost my GTA 3. Red Dead 2 versus Souls? You got it. Hey, you want it? You got it. Start a poll. RDR2 versus Souls. Oh, shit. Wow, this is actually kind of difficult. I'm sure you guys were alive when keyboards were annoying as fuck on phones. Let's see who wins there, bub. What up, Goku? GTA 4 is the best. I fucking loved it, man. Dude, GTA 4 is seriously... I don't think they'll ever do better than that. That was a time when you could kind of like say anything you wanted in art. They didn't hold back at all. By the way, if you guys don't like Grand Theft Auto, then I'm going to have to block you and delete you. By the way, I never noticed the 3 choppers. All in the top left corner of each case. I hope the next box has a lot of hoes on it. I hope it's got a lot of women. Damn. This is when shit was good, dude. Bro, I always trip out when I look at these. Man, this is... Dude, art. Fucking art, bro. Kino. Ah, it's so cool, man. Each character is, like, illustrated properly. It looks so awesome. Like, dude, please take me back. Fuck this new era of... Oh, save the environment! Guys, let's all save the environment! And then you throw a fucking car battery in the trash. Like, what the shit? I miss booklets. I miss it all, dude. Some people in here think me as a physical enemy in gaming. It's like, oh, this guy doesn't like the physical stuff. I did, man. I used to a lot. Every game. Why do you think I have this? Dude, we got the getaway. Why do you think I have this? It was fucking Kino times, man. This was the best of times, and I do miss it very dearly. But imagine trying to get back. We're already so far down the road. How are we going to go back? Like, maybe we'll find small indie shops, you know, like Puppet Combo. They do the physical releases. And they do it very cool. It's a very cool style. But it's limited. And I think that's the only way the future is going to really work for physical gaming. It's going to be small. You know, I think it's going to get expensive. Now that I think about it, I think they're going to make small batches of games. Oh, we've got 300 physical copies for the world. Oh my God. And they're going to charge thousands. Oh my God. Let's not start the nightmare machine. Be sure to vote in the poll if you have a heart and soul. Otherwise, get blocked on social media. I'll block it all. I'll block myself. I don't give a flock. PS2, man, it was just straight up the best. Like the library, just pure cooking. Pure cooking. Yeah, I'll always say that. God, that was the best of times. It really was. If you guys seen the room from the other angle, you wouldn't think it's that cool. I need to put shit on every inch of all these walls, but this is the best I've done so far. Buying a PS2 is a delicious bullet to eat. What does that mean, bro? That's a hell of a thing to say. I'd love to buy another PS2, like a fat one. You know, like, they were just built better. Just a better version of the console, in my opinion. How much time do we have left? I can't fucking see a fucking thing. The most hidden gems. I think they took the most chances on PS2. I think the gates opened up and they said, guys, make what you want. And the fucking games were awesome. Uh-oh, low power. We've got a time limit. Is there anyone who openly voted for the Souls side? Are you gonna step up and speak your piece? Or are you gonna fumble into my corridor? Get ready. Ha ha ha, me. Ha ha, me. What about it? That's cool, man. At least you got the guts to say. I agree, Leon PS2 had the most hidden gems. I think it did. I think there's... Dude, I might even have some games that would shock you guys. Like, bro, right here. I asked, who was it? Billy Apple and the Good Senator? If they played this. And dude, when they said no, I said, holy fuck. So people missed out on some really Kino-ass shit. Now, if you play this game now, I think it's kind of, you know, it's not as impressive as it was. You're running from collapsing buildings in this game and shit. It's pretty crazy. Also a full booklet with illustration and a map. It's pretty cool looking, man. I ain't gonna lie. Also, oh, Dillon, you got a bunch of empty case and the discs are all broken? Oh, motherfucker. Shit's real as me. Making a bit of a mess. Dillon, I demand you get your charger. If I plug it in, it will... I think it does something bad to the mic. Last time we did that, the good senator said cringe audio, and I knew it was horrible. If he's saying cringe audio in my chat, that means red flag. It's a red flag. And plus I gotta work today, so the work will be light. I will handle it like a champ. So we can go on for a little bit, but when the battery dies, we're just done. Do you like board games? Yeah, but I have no friends. Like 0 friends. When you grow up, you have no friends. That's just how life is. Go live on PC? Dude, I wish I could, man. I got like a job to be awake for tomorrow, and I might have to focus a little bit. You're grown up? What do you mean, bro? Yeah, I'm like an old man at this point. I'm about to turn on the fucking retirement. I'm your friend in spirit, Dillon. Thank you, Opium. Yeah, I don't have... Dude, even if I had someone to play a board game with, they wouldn't want to play. They just want to look at it and then put it away. Like, seriously, no one does that. The closest I get is Cards Against Humanity, which is fun. Me too, man. I'm 33, says Goku. You're an old man? You're a grandpa? And you're 33? Wow, man. It's crazy. 14 votes in the poll. We've got some dedicated fans coming through. Thank you. 79% of people think Red Dead 2 slaughters and just bends over souls. And then 21% think they're in charge. I asked almost 10 people to play with me, and we'll do it with some of them. Yeah, Leon? Dude, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just don't know that many people. And the people I do know would rather, turn on the digital thing. Let's do the hologram shit, It never comes down to the physical board. I'll play some Monopoly. Dude, I love Monopoly. Dude, I would always beat people at Monopoly, or they would beat me, and it would always end in a pissed off mode. It's like we have to do some, I don't know, dirty tactics to win Monopoly. It's funny. What up, Richard in the house, man? We got Richard in here. Yeah, we're just chilling, man. Another one of these live streams where we're just talking it up. It's pretty late. I'll be on for another maybe 20 minutes or so, or however long the battery lasts. Physical is better. In what regard? Dude, after COVID, I just expect to never play a board game or a card game again. Everyone, I don't know about you guys, but I have not done any like physical kind of, maybe darts. That's the closest physical game I've played. Hello, hello, hello. Gaming died in 2020? Jesus, bro. It did not die. It just shat itself, Gaming didn't die. We still have some really good games. Bro, I've been playing some of the best games I've ever played in my life. Last month or so, and it's been fantastic. Can't wait to play more Sons of the Forest. Good Senator and Billy, I think they said maybe next week sometime. We'll get the crew back together and play that. Maybe tomorrow night we'll play some games. I know you guys don't want to do the same thing all the time, but this is just easiest, and I don't know. Not that the other way isn't easy. It's just this is literally Press the button. You can see people IRL, it's better when you can create cool memories. Well, man, I've already created the memories, Leon. I've got a lot of great memories. It's just some people have either passed or, turned into something else. And I don't know, I don't want to get all dark, but, I just, I'll probably have to make some new friends. I do have a very special friend, though. Very, like basically a brother. He's basically a brother. I do have one of those. We don't play many, physical games, but we're down with physical music media. That's the shit. When we getting back into OG RE3? I think soon. I'm just hesitant. The fuck?
Opium Gardener has just tipped $5 through Super Chat. 2020 was a wake-up call for, well, everything. But for gaming we got Hillary Clinton Simulator, Cybercond, Deathloop and a whole array of slop.
Dude, Hopium, last night I started digging through the archives of all my footage and shit. Because I've got lots. Tons. Fuckloads. And I found my Deathloop footage. That game, holy fuck. Boring, stupid AI, terrible trash. I don't know what everyone was smoking. But Deathloop, trash. Just basically a 2 out of 10. Dude, the tutorial for me took 5 hours. And I still didn't quite... I knew what was going on. I knew what the objective was. It's just why am I doing this? This game is almost like torture. I don't know, man. People thought that was interesting or compelling or... That's a misstep to me, man. People who thought Deathloop was good, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. Hillary Clinton Simulator, by the way. A lot of people turned around on that game. A lot of people think Returnal is good. Dude, I played it a lot, okay? I played a fuckload of it. And with people. With content creators. And not just one, but multiple. And I gave it time. The game is not fun to me. It is ugly. I don't like the character. It seemed like it was trying to pull something from Konami or Hideo Kojima, and the gameplay itself and the objective of the gameplay is very punishing and sad. I'm good on Returnal ever again. By the way, part 2 is coming out. Hey Dillon, Rockstar bought out a skateboarding game, Thrash or Skate and Destroy. Yeah, dude, that's one of the first games I rented at the shop. I forgot the name of the shop too, man. It had some niche name, very small town type of thing, I imagine. But bro, Skate and Destroy was cool as hell. You could just fuck with people. It's the first game I remember just fucking with people. And it was so funny. One of the funniest games I ever played. That's cool you brought that up. Bring that shit back. GTA 6, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna change our lives. The fucking Martians are gonna come down from space and give us everything. It's gonna be unimaginable. But let's get another Skate and Destroy game. Or maybe, buy State of Emergency. Rockstar should buy the name State of Emergency or the copyright. Give us another one of those games. Let's make gaming offensive again. For real. I'm tired of this shit. What the hell was said earlier? Something about blood and gore in Souls games not being detected? Yeah, let's get blood and gore in Souls games at least. I'm talking heads, body parts, limbs, torsos. Would you pay $100 for GTA 6? Yeah. Yeah. Hillary Clinton Simulator 2. Yes, indeed. That company died with Redfall, right? No, they didn't. Redfall was a different company. It was basically like, what was it? Austin? Oh, is that what it was? Fuck, I'm trying to remember hard. Ah, it's in the depth of my brain. I can't remember. There's no way. Yeah, I'll buy GTA 6 for $100. I've said this for a long time now, and it's on record. Rockstar is better than all the other companies. And I'd be paying fucking, like, with taxes and everything, $85 for these fucks? These terrible Ubisoft ingrate slop pile, repetitious, copy-paste, bitchless fucking terrible-ass games. Appallingly bad. Terrible story, terrible cringe characters. Get it all out of my fucking face. $85. Yeah, I'm down to pay $100 for GTA 6, the best game probably ever created. I'll pay. Red Dead 3 comes out, we're paying. I know you guys don't like to hear the pay. Like, we're paying, but I'll pay. Who brought the first Hillary Clinton simulator? Who brought it? Housemark, I think their name is. I don't think you guys have ever seen me this tired. Housemark. Maybe I should just leave the camera on. And just, we'll film that all night. Be an all-night stream. How much battery I got left? Like, not a lot. Not a lot of battery, bro. It's looking very red. We're in the red. Sleep stream. I know you guys want it, man. I know you guys want it. Sleep stream, laundry stream. I was thinking of vacuum cleaner stream. But I remember Ratty he didn't like the sound of that. They should bring back real horror, like 1980s style? What 80s are you talking about there, man? Let's get a Burger King mukbang? Dude, I'm down for some Burger King. I first tried a Whopper when I was like mid-20s. Dude, a Whopper is incredible. Dude, I would eat 2 Whoppers live. Maybe 3 if you guys paid. A large briefcase of money. I would eat 3 Whoppers. McDonald's or Burger King? I'd say Burger King, because I don't eat it as much. And a Whopper is pretty fucking insane. Mukbang stream, nothing but bananas? Bananas? Then I'm gonna put on the monkey suit if we're just doing bananas. Dude, I'm not doing a banana, like, stream without the monkey suit. Dude, if you guys want, like, crazy shit like that, just tell me. Paying $200 for retro games is better than buying the $80 slops today. I might have to agree with Nemesis, man. I mean, it really depends what you want from gaming. Do you want to experience moving forward, even if it's inch by inch? Or do you want to have fun? I want to have fun. I don't need to experience every iota of gaming. Fuck, man. Some of the games are so mid. Like, why even buy them? Why support them? Like, Forspoken? Or any of the fucking trash that we've ever talked about. Saints Row. Any of the games that have looked like PS2 games coming out on this 2020 technology. Well, like, what the hell? Any of the games I've dunked on, man, I've really meant it. Just some of the videos I had to take down because I used terminology from other fucking losers who will not live in my head rent-free. They will pay the bill. Banana and Sprite stream? Man, just say you want me tortured. What the fuck? Banana and Sprite? Dude. Might as well tell me to eat fucking sand. Banana and Sprite? Did you just say that? Hungry Jacks? What's that? Like pancakes? Dude, I will explode some pancakes, bro. I got 2 copies of Manhunt. Well, then you're like literally 100% cooler than me. Because I've only got 1 copy. But do you have the Getaway Black Monday? Is the real question there. Now there's a fucking kind of rare game. I don't see this in too many collections. And it had a cool cover system. Man, they show how to play the game up in here. Oh my god. Good times, bro. I missed them badly. Can't go back, Bob. Mentos and Coca-Cola. Do you want me dead? Do you want me to die? Mentos and Cola. Yeah. That'll be $1,000. Why is pizza so expensive in the U.S.? Why is any meal so expensive in the U.S.? I'm paying fucking like $20 a meal almost. Like $15 to $20 a meal, period. It's time to start cooking the rice. You know? 25% prefer Souls over Red Dead. Don't trigger me. Don't do it. Tainted meat. I'm tainted meat. Got over 200 PS2 games. Well, then you're really fucking way cooler than me, man. Start a YouTube channel and just start looking at all your games. Like, do a first-person perspective. Do it with the cell phone. Hopefully you got an Apple. It'll make your life so much easier. Start the YouTube channel, dude. I will subscribe right now. I have both Manhunts. Holy fuck, that's crazy, actually. Tell me what you want. Dude, they started copyright striking that song, so we can't use it anymore. I don't know what it is. You gotta, like, talk to the support or whatever, and I don't like doing that. Can't use that song anymore. Let's get an open world Manhunt game? Jesus! Man, Hopium wants the world on a cracker. Holy shit. Yeah, let's just open up every door in GTA 6 and go into the interiors. And everywhere is populated, and they've all got a schedule 24/7. Yeah, let's get Manhunt open world. Dude, they can't even make a regular Manhunt game without putting seizure-inducing effects on the gore. Pussies. Pussified. Pussified generation. Sad. You know what's weird is I was looking for my phone. Mancunt. Mancunt 3, let's go. Hey, this'll make you guys happy, I think. I would also pay $100 for Manhunt 3. Uncensored. I'd pay $100. It's about Rockstar, man. It's not just about GTA. Man. We're still pushing the subscribers. That's crazy. Open world. Dude, I'd be there. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm just busting balls. But believe me, I would fucking buy Manhunt 3 open world. Uncensored for $100. I'd be a day one fan. there since the beginning. Boom. I didn't buy Manhunt 2 because it was censored, bro. That's how long I've been against that. Whenever that game came out, I was already against censorship. I don't know how young I would have been. Manhunt 2. Does anyone know when Manhunt 2 came out? I don't know how old I was. Name a more brutal game than Manhunt. Some might say Hatred. Because that game's like just straight up mindless violence. Manhunt has a story. And you don't sympathize with the character, but you don't care about the pieces of shit that you're decimating because they're garbage. Dude, some of the people in Manhunt that you destroy, wow, terrible. I mean, it's just like a meat grinder of an individual. Which games would you pay $100 for? Not many. Wow, thank you so kindly.
Opium Gardener has just tipped 5 Australian dollars through Super Chat. Manhunt 3, The Darkness 3, Prototype 3, Red Dead 3.
I pay. Huh. I pay multiple briefcases. Okay? You give me all those games, that's a briefcase. We're going to deploy the briefcase. Manhunt 3, Darkness 3, Prototype 3, Red Dead 3. That's the best shit I could possibly imagine. Literally the best future. All those games come out, oh my god. I can die a happy individual and be fucking a great life. Wow. Dude, the Darkness 3 especially, like, what the fuck, man. That was a great series. They had it going. And even the Darkness 2, I mean, it took a different direction, but imagine what they could come back to now. The realistic graphics we have now and, like, what they could do with no HUD. Oh. It's just amazing thoughts. Condemned 3? Oh my god! Might be getting loud or late for that. The Suffering 3? Oh my god. Some people told me they didn't know what The Suffering was, and I tried to explain it. That game's awesome. That series is rad. Oh. Oh my god. Blood Rain 3? Oh, whatever happened, man? None of these companies can count to 3. And don't forget fucking Half-Life. I mean, good lord, I would pay! What happened? Like, seriously, what the fuck happened? Oh, man. Modern gaming is rough, isn't it? I haven't heard anything behind Borderlands 4. Any hype? I haven't heard a peep. Haven't heard a whisper of a ghost. Holy shit. Talk about a dead game on arrival. I don't care about Borderlands too much to begin with, but I knew 3 was kind of bad. The movie was so fucking insanely bad that I don't know, I think the franchise is cooked. I think they're fucked. Half-Life 3? Oh, I'd pay. You asked me earlier games I would pay $100 for. Mostly just Rockstar games. Like, literally, if they come out with Bully 2, Manhunt 3, the works, yeah, I'm probably going to pay $100. I would gladly. Because Rockstar does it differently. As opposed to all these other fucking companies. I don't like looter shooters. What up, Evan? Looter shooters. Oh, Borderlands, yeah. Well, it's fun when you're playing with an individual. I personally don't like looter shooters too much. It depends, you know, it depends on the loot. But, like, you find a gun you're comfortable with, and you start enjoying it, and then you find another that just immediately trumps it. Just, like, throw the gun in the trash, because you found another one that's even better. That kind of stuff pisses me off, because I'm like, I like this gun, though. I want to keep using it. No, dumbass, use the new gun you found, even if it shoots not how you like. That does bother me. That does bother me. But playing with, you know, a bloke, it's a good time, man. It's a good time. Just not, like, amazing. You could use your time better. After Marathon gameplay reveal, everyone is an extraction shooter expert, it seems. Fuck Marathon. Fuck it running down the mountain. Full speed. Bungie smoked crack. They're gone. They're gone. They're done. That's just Concord 2 in disguise. Destroy All Humans 3? Yo! I don't know if I'd pay $100. What is Marathon? I wish I could show you, Hopium. By the way, we're at 10% battery. I don't know what happens when we hit lower percentages, so I apologize if it cuts off. Marathon is a brand new, like, I guess they would describe a looter shooter or extraction shooter. It's an online game where it's PvE and PvP and you're fighting for the same goal. To me, it looks like Apex Legends, but terrible shit-ass garbage graphics. I don't know why it looks like that. It looks cel-shaded and just... I don't know what they were thinking. It looks bitch-ass basic to me. Like the most basic, boring possible. Most generic game. Ugh. I don't know. Like, I haven't played much of the finals, but at least that has personality. It is a different game. But that one sinks into the realm of just generic slop. Procedurally generated AI generic slop. Really bad. They want to make an Overwatch? Well, the time is now. Because that game, I think they fucked it. I think they fucked Overwatch. I did like playing it for a while, but now it's just the dedicated fan base left. There's no one new coming in. That game's fucked. They've hit a wall. So unless they do something radical, the competition will come in and just bend them over and penetrate. Because Marvel Rivals already defeated them. It's just a matter of time. And then someone new steps into the cage, you're really finished. Battery low. Oh no. That exists, Nemesis. Which one? Destroy All Humans 3? Does it? I thought they just remade 1 and 2. And then they put them together. There's a Destroy All Humans 3? What? I guess there is. Must be a Mandela effect. I've never heard of that shit. When you start work, Dillon, I'm basically, you know, it's kind of a weird shift. It's somewhere in between. I don't do mornings. I'll say that. I don't do mornings. What are your thoughts on Hogwarts Legacy? It's kind of disappointing. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I suggest it. But if you're not, just don't even bother. Maybe just stay out. Stay out of the franchise. Okay, we've officially hit low battery. Please, no more donations. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or anything. Are you nocturnal? Of course, man. You know this, Ratty. Dude, I've been doing the midnight oils. I can't fucking sleep to save my life, dude. If there were like an Olympic sleeping session, I'd be dead ass last. I'd fucking lose. Like, hey guys, whoever can get to sleep first wins $1,000. I wouldn't be able to sleep all night. I'd be the last person to sleep. 1/3 voted for Souls. It's probably these ults and these trolls coming in here trying to get my attention. And I'm just too incredible. That game wasn't worth the controversy. Which one? Oh, fucking Hogwarts? Dude, the controversy was... I don't know why that even existed. Someone will have to tell me. It's probably like a psyop or some bullshit. My God, bro. Imagine boycotting a game or doing any of that shit, being all weird. Like, dude, stop. Man. I go to bed at 12 p.m. Bro, Goku, I hope you have like a third shift operation going, because damn. You're an intense fella there, pal. Because of the hit piece on Rowling. Dude, all I know is that that game is pretty average. Unless you're a fucking Harry Potter guy. It's pretty fucking average. You can't even play like Quidditch, man. You can't even like do some of the shit you should be able to do. It made record sales because of the controversy. It also destroyed some content creators who had to stop because their audience was so fucking toxic and insane. Thank goodness we over here are mentally stable individuals, at least most days. Holy fuck, man. Imagine if I played a game and you guys got so offended that you, like, basically pushed me off of YouTube. Oh, Dillon, you're playing this game? We're going to literally fucking... constant hate mail. It's like, dude, take the fucking tampon out of your ass. Oh my God. It's a video game, pal. You live. You'll have to do a clown laugh before you go. I don't have the clown laugh, man. When you ask for it, it doesn't come out. But I'll try and prepare one at some point. The clown laugh. Oh, Leon. I don't have it in me, man. It's like 5 a.m. It was all the boycotting the game. I think it was like... It wasn't just one particular set of people. You know, social justice warriors, people who aren't in that crowd, but, oh, I want to stand up for these people in their whatevers, you know. It's just people trying to be a part of something. Unfortunately, they wanted to destroy. I didn't like the Jedi games. I refused to play them. That's actually, you know, that's funny. The stream we were on before, I was talking about choice and consequence. One of the games I was going to bring up is those Jedi games where you have fucking none. Literally no choice, no consequence, no alternate path, no choice at all. Play the game one way only, and you're going to like it. You're going to love it. Buy Star Wars. Fucking buy it. You know? Exactly, boring. It's not like they weren't cool looking. They're just piss-ass boring. Like, man, I'd have more fun putting together a jigsaw puzzle of some big-ass anime titties. Like, that'd be much more fun. Rather than play a Jedi game. A Jedi Souls game, by the way. Someone getting offended? Oh. Thanks for being a fantastic moderator. I took a picture of the mods and I'll reinstate them hopefully before I go to bed. If I forget, I took a picture. I know who all the mods are. Should be King Venom, Billy Apple, Nemesis, Good Senator. There might be a couple hidden names in there I don't want to say. Force Awakens? I will entomb myself in concrete before I see that fucking movie ever again. It's just a nostalgia jerk fest, you know? Force Unleashed, that'd be interesting. Just anything else. We need to go severely in the direction of, like, you know, more hardcore material in Star Wars. More adult, you know, heavy content, you know? Just not even blood and gore or tits and ass. Just, we need a darker tone. A more intense ride, you know? Something where the hero can be doomed. Crazy. 10 years since Force Awakens? It's not long enough. Man, speaking of Star Wars, yeah, we do have some great Star Wars games from the past, but man, how do I trust one ever again? They basically canceled all the best ones, and they just keep producing slop. I really don't care anymore. Let's get a first-person shooter in there that it's not Battlefield or what the fuck is it? Star Wars Battlefront. There we go. I had to say the whole name. Dude, Disney is a destroyer. They are an eater of worlds. They have destroyed so much. And they'll destroy a lot more before it's over. They haven't learned. Probably never will. I think I'm going to call it, though, folks. We're approaching the latest hour possible. And I got to work today. So if we want to do this again tomorrow night, I'll have to be in bed, snuggling up. Subscribers are still rising. 10,450. Man, dude. We're going to have to keep Resident Evil rolling. Maybe the next thing we'll do is kind of, I don't know, Resident Evil related. It's definitely the direction. Bed stream incoming? Bro! I probably could, but isn't that weird? You guys want to watch me sleep? That's some hidden behind the paywall content right there. Oh, man. Hopefully we can have comebacks on all of these games we've talked about. But as a man of logic and reason, that's a tough one there. It's tough being realistic. Being a realist, man. The honesty is tough. You should finish RE3 OG and then revisit the remake. The Resident Evil 3 remake? I mean, it would make sense. That'd be full circle, right? Came all the way back to the remake, which I haven't touched in a year or more. I have not touched the Resident Evil 3 remake in a year or more. That game's just... I could beat it in 4 hours, man. One live stream, it'd be done. Code Veronica, that'd be sick as well. Because we haven't done it. We just haven't done it. Code Veronica was fucking gnarly. I do miss that weaponry. I'll have to think about it. What the hell is that? Where? I guarantee more people like Starkiller than they do. I don't know what that is. Maybe I shouldn't say those words. My first playthrough, I beat it in roughly 4 hours too. Thankfully, I don't think many people paid full price. I think that game, that's a turbo sale. Thank goodness. Oh, man. Let's never do that again, Capcom. Let's just agree never to do that again. That's sad. Resident Evil 7 Spooky Stream. I guess we also haven't beat Resident Evil 7. That is an interesting one to take a look at. It's fun. It's got its hits. No Remake 3. Resident Evil 3 Remake. You want it remade again? I think it would just take a director's cut or something. You know, give us a fucking game. Phone's at 5%. I gotta go now, folks, unfortunately. Appreciate you so kindly. Wait, what? Saying there's a fucking ghost in here? Dude. We gotta go to bed, guys. We're disturbing all kinds of peace. Yeah, it must have been the wind. It must have been the wind! Hello! Until next time, folks, may the road always lead you to warm sands. And may every constellation lead you home. But until next time, ta-ta.